Once upon a time, in a cozy little cottage nestled at the edge of a vast forest, there lived a family of mice. Among them was a tiny baby mouse named Pip. Pip was a curious little fellow with big, bright eyes and a heart full of courage. But there was something different about Pip. He lived in an old boot that he had found in the attic. Now, this boot wasn't just any boot. It was a magical boot that had once belonged to a great adventurer. Inside the attic, Pip had made himself a cozy home using bits of cloth and string he found lying around. One sunny morning, as Pip was exploring the attic, he heard a faint cry coming from a corner. Curious, he scurried over and found a baby sparrow trapped in a tangle of old cobwebs. Without a second thought, Pip set to work, nibbling away at the threads until the little bird was free. Grateful and relieved, the sparrow thanked Pip and flew off into the bright blue sky. Pip felt a warm glow of satisfaction in his heart. It felt good to help others. As the days passed, Pip continued his adventures in the attic, always on the lookout for someone in need. One day, he heard a soft whimper coming from behind a pile of dusty books. It was a lost kitten, shivering with cold and hunger. Without hesitation, Pip scurried to the kitten's side, offering bits of cheese and crumbs of bread he had collected. Slowly, the kitten's eyes brightened, and its tiny tail began to wag with joy. Together, Pip and the kitten became the best of friends, exploring every nook and cranny of the attic together. But Pip's biggest adventure was yet to come. One stormy night, as rain lashed against the windows and thunder rumbled in the distance, Pip heard a desperate squeak coming from outside. Peering through a crack in the wall, he saw a family of mice huddled together, soaked to the bone and trembling with fear. Without a moment's hesitation, Pip knew what he had to do. Braving the storm, he scurried out of the attic and into the night. Guided by his brave heart and unwavering determination, Pip led the frightened mice back to the safety of his magical boot. Inside the warm and cozy boot, the mice found shelter from the storm, and Pip became their hero. From that day on, Pip was known far and wide as the bravest and kindest mouse in the forest, all because he had a heart as big as his courage and a home in an old boot in the attic. And so, dear friends, remember the tale of Pip, the baby mouse in a boot, and let it remind you that no matter how small you may feel, you have the power to make a big difference in the world, one brave adventure at a time.